Well, for the first time in a while, we have some severe thunderstorms to talk about. As you can see, let's just go straight to the radar. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for the northern half almost of Denton County. And I believe that is until, let's see if I can get that to pull up. That is until 6 o'clock. Okay, so the earlier one was 5:30. So you put this in motion, headed generally in a southeast direction. It's kind of undergone some changes as it's gone along. The updrafts have basically propagated southeast for the most part, as you can see. So that's why they issued the warning for Denton County. Looks like half dollar size hail. It's the biggest hail threat we've seen so far, but that's not a big concern right now, although it could be as we go into later into the evening. And again, well, this is the latest radar scan. So really, if I can get my drawing tool to work here, just just showers here, not even really anything to worry about. This is all pretty much 380 and north. The severe weather, of course, the storm is in northeast Denton County. Now, the concern, and I will get rid of all this here. So the concern is later this evening. So first and foremost, as I've talked about before, we definitely need some rain. That is for sure. We don't want the hail and high winds that come with it, but sometimes we don't have a choice at that. So this storm, if it continues on its current trajectory, I should say, then you would see it hitting the southern part of Denton County, maybe the southwest part of Collin County. After 6 p.m., probably more like 6:30 p.m. So I think the bigger concern, if you have, excuse me, if you have outdoor activities, is that just want to watch these storms later on, make sure that they don't pop up. This storm could send an outflow boundary south, and that would pop more storms. So, this is a storm we'll have to watch. These other storms have updrafts have tried to, percolate up, but as you can see, most of them don't last very long. Doesn't mean it won't continue that way, but it's something we definitely want to watch. All right, so just kind of want to give everybody an idea of the severe weather potential we have. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. There we go. That we have for this evening. So the Storm Prediction Center, this is the hail outlook for today. And, if you've watched me many times, the hatched area is significant hail, 2 inches in diameter or greater. Again, within 25 miles of a point. Again, most of it's northwest of Dallas Fort Worth. I don't think we're going to see a lot of hail reports that are big, but we've already seen quarter-size hail reports, not very widespread, so that is good. It's something that we just want to watch out for. There is a hail threat between now and midnight, and really it could last into the overnight hours. So this is potentially just the beginning. There's nothing to get terribly excited about. If you're going to get excited about anything, it would be the rain. So that is hopefully what most of us, if not all of us, will get and not have to worry about the severe weather part. But we're about to get into our secondary severe weather season in October, so it's not out of the realm of possibility to see this stuff, and we're seeing that today. So if we look at a bigger picture, I think I can refresh this. This is a satellite picture. And you can see, especially toward the end of these loops, you can see these storms towering up in northwest Denton County. And you can also see storms, or clouds, I should say, out in the southern Texas Panhandle. You're starting to see some storms pop there. There is a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth until 11 o'clock. Doesn't include Dallas-Fort Worth, and I don't know that I have a good graphic for that. But let's see if I can find something here real quick. Don't know if they posted that yet. There's a decent idea. So it's the pinkish area. So all the counties in the pink is where the severe thunderstorm watch is in effect until 11 p.m. That's where they think the Storm Prediction Center thinks that most of the severe weather will be this evening. The thing we have to watch out for is just any storms that pop between now and 10 p.m. things like that. It is not something that is a big concern right now. It's just something we'll have to watch. But we do have a severe thunderstorm watch northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth, and we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in basically northwest Denton County until 6 p.m. for half dollar size hail. And as you can, let's go back to the radar image here. As you can see, we'll zoom in on this a little bit. And so if it's, hopefully you can see it, but if you have trouble seeing it, I'm going to change this color to more of a red so it'll stand out. So this is Denton proper right here. And if we put this in motion, you can see it's headed for Denton in a general sense. Ironically, it looks like I thought maybe the core of the storm was going to be more hit Denton as a bullseye, but it looks like it might want to skirt just to the west of Denton. And you can tell from the last couple of frames, it's taking more of a southerly trajectory as opposed to southeast. But also, too, if you look at the last frame, you see a little bit stronger cell just near Pilot Point in northeast Denton County. So that's kind of the theme of tonight, is that you'll see these storms. Substorms will be organized, like the one you see in northwest Denton County that has a warning. And then you'll have others that will be unorganized. All of them pose a lightning threat, so it's something that we definitely want to keep an eye on. And I'll keep an eye on it, of course. I just thought I would come on briefly and give everybody a heads up on what the potential is for tonight. And as I talked about in my 1 minute forecast this morning, is that I think you're going to see a decent chance of storms overnight. Doesn't mean everybody's going to see rain, but it could be something that we could get some beneficial rain and some storms. I'm not expecting anything widespread by any stretch of the imagination, but it is something that we definitely, should be aware of, especially as you go to bed tonight. As far as outdoor activities this evening, most of us should be fine. I think, again, it depends on what these storms do northwest of us. If they create any outflow boundaries, have storms initiate off those outflow boundaries southeast and east of the storm. And boy, I'm about to sneeze, so I apologize about that. But that's something that we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on. And I'll keep an eye out. If I could talk, I will keep an eye out on it, of course. I don't see any questions in the chat, so with that, I think I'm going to sign off. I'll be watching it as always. Again, just be aware if you have any outdoor activities or any activities in general tonight, just make sure that you're aware that it could actually rain on you. And for some of us, that has been a long time coming. Hopefully we'll all get the rain and not the storms, but I will keep you updated. Well, as always, I'm watching the weather, so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday evening. And you may hear from me again. It just depends on how bad or not things get. And if so, we will be back on the air. But if not, I appreciate you watching, and we will talk to you soon.